Hello everyone and welcome back to Cleanastic, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to clean your dirty toilet brush. So let's get right into the video. Alright everyone, so before we get started in the video, there are a few items that we're going to need if we want to get it effective cleaning. So I've been seeing a lot of people do it on YouTube. They put their toilet brush in the toilet. But what about that nasty handle that need to get washed? So we're going to go ahead and do it old-fashioned way. This may take a little while longer, but it's going to be fun, and we're going to get the toilet brush clean. So the first thing we're going to need, we're going to go ahead and need some cleaning baking soda. That is definitely a household staple. We need a nice large size bucket. Doesn't matter, a metal bucket, plastic bucket. You're going to go ahead and have some of your white vinegar. This is an all-purpose vinegar cleaning. And you're going to need some salt, because when that salt and vinegar combines together, it creates an effective cleaning solution. And we're going to get into that later in the video. We also have our black gloves. Doesn't matter, but they're rubber gloves. It could be blue, black, white, whatever. We have our washcloth or cloth. It can be a washcloth or a normal cloth, whatever you have around the house. And then we're going to go ahead and have our brush. We're going to need this to clean the bristles on the toilet brush. So with all of that said, let's get right into the video and have some fun. And I hope you learn a thing or two. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and we are back in my house. I'm actually filming this video in two locations, particularly outside and in the kitchen, because I don't want to have my toilet brush in the kitchen, so I want to make sure that I keep these two areas separate. But anyway, you're going to go ahead and get yourself a teaspoon of salt. I don't know if you can see that, but it is actually a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to go ahead and put some water in here, and then we're going to boil that water to the maximum temperature that it can go. So make sure that you're careful that you don't burn yourself. But we want to add salt in here to give our water an effective cleaning power to it. So let me go ahead and put this with water, and then when it's boiling, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of the video. Okay everyone, so it looks like our water is actually hot and ready to go. So let's go ahead back there in my backyard and finish with cleaning our toilet brush. Okay, so now we're back in my backyard, and we're gonna go ahead and use this vinegar, this white vinegar, as I showed you earlier. And we're gonna make sure that we put half of the vinegar and half of the salt water inside of here. As I mentioned earlier, the salt water is gonna create a healthy acid that's gonna eat these germs and bacteria that's located on your toilet brush. Let me go ahead and pour this inside. Make it halfway. We're doing it half and half. We want to make sure that your toilet brush can fully submerge toilet brush and toilet brush holder under the water. Okay, it's about half. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put our toilet brush and toilet brush holder inside. First comes the toilet brush. Okay, I guess I needed a little bit larger brush, but the most important part is that the brush is inside of there, the bristles. We're gonna put the toilet bowl holder inside of there. You just have to be under. All right. So we're gonna go ahead, depending on how dirty it is, you're gonna go ahead and let it sit overnight. But if it's not so dirty, you can let it sit for about an hour or so. And just for an extra tip, if your toilet brush was able to submerge completely under it, you just want to put like some wrapping paper over the top of it, so we can keep some of that steam inside of it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let it sit for about an hour, and then we'll get right back into the video. All right, everyone, so our time has elapsed, and we can actually take our toilet brush and toilet brush holder out of the bucket. As you can see, there's steam that builds around here, giving it that extra sanitization that you want to have for your toilet brushes and toilet brush holders. So take this out. Okay, you're gonna set this on the floor. I'm outside right now on my table, so this is okay. You can see the brush is pretty much clean, but we still have a few more steps to go. If your toilet brush is really dirty, you can leave it in there a little longer. So the next step, you're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dump some baking soda on top of it. We're gonna sprinkle some baking soda on top of it. By doing this right here, we're going to deodorize the brush. As you can hear, the baking soda and the vinegar is coming together in here. Alright, so now that you sprinkle your baking soda on there, now you're just going to go ahead and get your brush. You're going to like scrub through the bristles here. You want to make sure that you don't use this brush again for something else unless you clean it very well. Just going to get between the bristles here. Like I said, this part is deodorizing. And this is a very long procedure right here, but this is better than using bleach. This is all natural products here. Okay. Make sure you get into the bristle, deep into the bristle. You actually want to wear an apron. This stuff is like spreading like on you a bit. Now whenever you're done with everything, you could also use wipes just to wipe around the handle. The handle is pretty much clean. So we got some baking soda stuck there, but we're also going to go ahead and use some hot boiling water that I made before I came out here. So the last and final part is that we're going to give it a deep clean with some boiling water that I use for my water boiler. We're going to go ahead and just pour. We're just going to go ahead and pour it on. This is an extra step here you can take. There you go. This isn't necessary, but if you want to, extra step. And there you go. That is how you clean your toilet brush and toilet brush holder without using bleach. Please give this video a like, thumbs up. Everything's looking pretty good on there. And I hope you enjoy the video.